if you are in a football competition, let's say the Champions League, it's possible to win it this year and not win it next year and not win it upper year. There might be gaps in your winning. As much as you arrived at win, it does not mean you have arrived at mastery. So there are many things you can do and it succeeds. But the fact that something succeeds does not mean you have mastered the craft. It doesn't mean you have a full grasp of what the whole thing is about. You can beat yourself into some kind of subjection. You can try a few things carelessly, and at the end of the day, you can come out a little productive. But the fact that there is productivity is not the same as mastery. This is the first point I'm about to make. The reason is because whenever people get to succeed in something, especially at average levels, there is this notion that they carry that because there is some level of success, they have it all. For instance, if you did primary school in Nigeria, depending on your primary school, it gets to a point in primary 6 or primary 5 where we begin to prepare for common entrance examinations. Before then, the competition was who will carry first in class, who will come second. So you can do that in primary 1, who came first, who came second, who came third. You can do that in primary 4. You can do that maybe in primary 5, depending on where you schooled in your basic education. But from that level, the competition is no longer about who came first. Because even if you come first and you fail common entrance, it doesn't matter anymore. You are in a transition period where your goal is not to be the best in the class. Your goal is to master a craft. And just in case you did very well in common entrance, you gained admission probably into a unity school. Let's say you wrote the entrance examination for a federal government college. What you do not know when you were coming in is that every other person you see that came into that system also wrote the same common entrance you wrote, and they were the best in their various institutions. So when you came out from your primary school, you were the best. Everybody hailed you. They sang your song. They lifted your cup. They believe, this brother is intelligent, is sound. Until you now gained admission to see other people that were also good where they were coming from. So at that level, it's no longer about who was carrying first in your primary school. It becomes another layer of competition. So the competition is moved to a place where masters are now competing. So we want to know among the masters who has arrived at mastery. And this thing happened to many people that used to be good in primary school, and then they came into just one and realized that if there were 45 in the class, they came 44. There was only one person that passed, probably an average or by whatever kind of recommendation. And the person is telling himself, but I used to be very good. We're not saying you are not good. What we're saying is that success does not mean mastery. You can be succeeding as a local champion.